Hello, all you beautiful souls. Jules here, and happy Wednesday, now Thursday AM. I can't believe we're just breezing through the week, moving on into May, and so much has been just going on in my personal life. I know you guys, I basically touched in with you telling you about my car, and I still feel like I hear a rattling. So I'm switching out my tires this weekend, so I'm hoping they can make sure everything is safe and sound, because when I get new things done to my car, they take things apart and sometimes they don't tighten them too tightly. It can still be loose, and I feel like something's loose. I just know, when you know your car. And then I got my face filler, so my face has just been so sore. Like yesterday, I got home from work and I just had the worst stomach ache. I literally had to fill up the tub with hot water and just lay in the tub to soothe my tummy. And I fell asleep just floating because it was so relaxing, and my stomach felt amazing pretty much afterward. But yeah, and Gemini has skin keratosis, so it's when they grow on their paw pads hair, and it's like thick skin hair. It's not like just regular dog hair. It's kind of gross and it smells like corn chips. So we've been dealing with it. It's not like something that you can just cure. They just live with it and you have to make them comfortable. And it's due to a buildup of a protein. And so I bought some Dermablade. The Dermablades for women that shave their face. Well, I bought a pack for Gemini's paws because I was cutting it with scissors, but it wasn't, it was too dull, and I was using my razor and it just wasn't working. So I got the thin Dermablades, and I'm gonna shave her paws to keep her comfy, because I can tell it bothers her when she looks at them and they get long, and that's when I'm able to cut them. It's a whole thing. Anyhow, I'm glad to be with you guys today. We're gonna be talking about the I Ching, continuing with human design. And the I Ching is, again, the book of changes. So it's based on the 8 primary trigrams, and that's the Bagua. And that represents the fundamental natural elements. So there are heaven, earth, thunder, wind, water, fire, mountain, and the lake, which combine to 64 of the hexagrams. And they're built with the yang lines, which are the solid lines, or the broken lines, which are the yin lines. So the 8 trigrams, they're essentially the elements of nature, similar to our elements: earth, fire, water, wind, spirit. But they're the foundational elements that represent the forces of these natural archetypes. So for heaven, it's called Qian, or Qian. And this is the creative, strong leader, and it's the sky. And then we have Kun, Kun, which is earth, and that is going to be the receptive, the nurturing, the supportive. And we have Kan, Kan, which is water, and this is the abysmal. It is the danger. It can be flow. It can be moon. And then we have the Li, which is Li for fire. And that's going to be the clinging, the illumination, the beauty. And then there's Zen, which is Zhen for thunder. And this is the arousing, the movement, the shock, the tremor. And then there's Zun or Un, Xun, which is the wind and wood elements. And this is the gentle, it's the penetration, it is the gradual progress. And the last two is Gen, Gen, and that is mountain. This is keeping still, it's stability, and it's meditation. And the last one is the Dui, D-U-I, Yui, however you pronounce it, and that is lake. And this is for the joyous communication and also reflection. So how these are mapped. So in the advanced I Ching interpretation, the 8 trigrams are mapped to the 5 Chinese elements, the Wu Jing. And this is to analyze the cycles and the creation of destruction. And the 5 elements are the metal, wood, water, fire, and earth for the Chinese advanced I Ching interpretation. So the metal would be the Qian, which is heaven, and Dui, which is lake. And the wood is the Zen, which is thunder, and Yun, which is wind. And then we have water, which is just Kan, water, fire, which is Li, and earth, which is the Gen, mountain, and Kun, earth. Okay, so how does the I Ching correspond into the human design? How can we map it? So for the manifestors, if you're a manifester, yours is wood, and it is the initial growth. It is initiating, and this phase is about starting. It's pushing forward and bringing new energy into the world. So the manifestors are creating. And then we have fire, which is expansion and visibility. And this corresponds to the generators, like myself, and to the manifesting generators. So you guys have fire, Li, and this is the sacral types. And it's the energy of expansion, passion, and sustained work. And then for the reflectors, your earth or your elemental is earth. So you have stability and grounding. And this is a stabilizing aspect of your design. It represents center holding, it's grounding, and you provide a stable foundation. And then we have metal, and this is for all you projectors. Your element is metal for precision and analysis. And this phase details with focus. It's analyzing the energy flow, you're directing others, and you're refining it. And last but not least, we have water, and that's the flow. It's adaptability, and it is associated with the fluid or the transpersonal aspects of the chart. So particularly the 4th, 5th, and 6th lines are going to deal with your flow, your adaptability. So each hexagram has 6 lines, and it represents the development stage of that gate. And we're going to get into the gates tomorrow, and I think it's really exciting because there's so much to learn within human design. But I just wanted to give you your element tonight for your type. So I'll also post it in the comments if you didn't get it. And thank you guys so much for joining me. And I'll have another really cool piece for you guys. I've got some beauties coming your way, so stay tuned. Much love and light as always, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Jules.